Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are doing something that I think is going to be super exciting. And I'm going to be rereading Of Mice and Men. It was my favorite book that we read in high school, and it really impacted my life. It's what in high school made me want to read and be an English teacher. Shout out to my junior year English teacher. I don't want to be an English teacher anymore, but it just really, I loved Of Mice and Men. So for today's video, we're gonna be rereading it. It's very short. She's a cute little book, but I'm going through and I'm annotating from front to back. I started reading it last night, started highlighting things in the introduction. I got through the first chapter last night and highlighted some things. I'm annotating it, talking about foreshadowing. If you know, you know. And just seeing if this book impacts me the same way that it did in high school, and seeing if it's still as monumentally just so good, pulls on my heartstrings and all that. For today's video, I'm super excited. So if you don't know what Of Mice and Men is about, it's about George and Lenny. They're best friends, I guess you could say. And they need to find a new job because Lenny got in trouble at the last one. And it just kind of follows their adventure from there. This whole book is about migrants from the Dust Bowl. So super duper excited. Always excited. Just read the back because obviously it'll give a better synopsis than I will. While the powerlessness of the laboring class is a reoccurring theme in Steinbeck's work of the late 1930s, literally, he has a whole, anyway. He narrowed his focus when composing Of Mice and Men, creating an intimate portrait of two men facing a world marked by petty tyranny, misunderstanding, jealousy, and callousness. But though the scope is narrow, the theme is universal, a friendship and shared dream that make an individual's existence meaningful. Of Mice and Men also represents an experiment in form, which Steinbeck described as a kind of playable novel written in a novel form, but so seen and see that it's a play as it stands, a rarity in American letters. It achieved remarkable success as a novel, a Broadway play, and 3 acclaimed films. Finished Of Mice and Men, and it's still one of the most beautifully written books I've ever read, and I think that I will ever read. It's beautifully written. The imagery of the scenery is just gold, and the deeper meaning of the book is just beautiful. If you've never read a classic, I would start with this one. I will say it uses some very harsh language and it deals with some harsher topics, so I would definitely look up those harsher topics and things like that before you try to read it, but it's still a goodie. I didn't have it, but I did annotate it and write in it a little bit. Just so glad that I was still in school when they made us read this. This will always have a special place in my heart. So that is the end of today's video. A short, little, sweet, cute little little video. If you guys want me to read more books that I read in high school, let me know. Because but I hope that you guys have a good day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching,